Abigail Adams. If particular care and attention is not paid to the ladies, we are determined to foment a rebellion, and will not hold ourselves bound by any laws in which we have no voice or representation. My bursting heart must find vent at my pen. Learning is not attained by chance, it must be sought for with ardor and attended to with diligence. Well, knowledge is a fine thing, and Mother Eve thought so, but she smarted so severely for hers, that most of her daughters have been afraid of it since. I hate to complain. No one is without difficulties, whether in high or low life, and every person knows best where their own shoe pinches. We have too many high-sounding words and too few actions that correspond with them. I've always felt that a person's intelligence is directly reflected by the number of conflicting points of view he can entertain simultaneously on the same topic. The habits of a vigorous mind are born in contending with difficulties. It's never too late to get back on your feet, though we won't live forever. Make sure you accomplish what you were put here for. Great difficulties may be surmounted by patience and perseverance. To be good, and do good, is the whole duty of man comprised in a few words. When he is wounded, I bleed. Page 262 of John Adams. These are times in which a genius would wish to live. It is not in the still calm of life, or the repose of a Pacific station, that great characters are formed. But let no person say what they would or would not do, since we are not judges for ourselves until circumstances call us to act. Remember, all men would be tyrants if they could. If particular care and attention is not paid to the ladies, we are determined to foment a rebellion, and will not hold ourselves bound by any laws in which we have no voice or representation. Remember the ladies. Great necessities call out great virtues. My dear son, remember that you are accountable to your Maker for all your words and actions. Posterity who are to reap the blessings will scarcely be able to conceive the hardships and sufferings of their ancestors. It is not in the still calm of life, or the repose of a Pacific station, that great characters are formed. A people fired with love of their country and of liberty, a zeal for the public good, and a noble emulation of glory, will not be disheartened or dispirited by a succession of unfortunate events. But like them, may we learn by defeat the power of becoming invincible. It is to me a most affecting thing to hear myself prayed for, in particular as I do every day in the week, and disposes me to bear with more composure some disagreeable circumstances that attend my situation. You cannot be, I know, nor do I wish to see you, an inactive spectator. We have too many high-sounding words, and too few actions that correspond with them. The natural tenderness and delicacy of our constitution, added to the many dangers we are subject to from your sex, renders it almost impossible for a single lady to travel without injury to her character. And those who have a protector in a husband have, generally speaking, obstacles to prevent their roving. The theater has been called the pulse of the people. Arbitrary power is like most other things which are very hard, very liable to be broken. I begin to think that a calm is not desirable in any situation in life. Man was made for action and for bustle too, I believe. We are not judges for ourselves until circumstances call us to act. I am more and more convinced that man is a dangerous creature, and that power, whether vested in many or a few, as ever grasping, and like the grave, cries, "Give, give." From her character in the HBO miniseries, the art of politics is the art of applying the seat of the britches to the seat of the chair.